Leo, hi, welcome. Thanks so much for choosing my channel. Today's reading is a mystery reading. It's about your life in the Matrix. Whether you're going to take the blue pill or the red pill, or have taken the blue pill or have taken the red pill, and choosing the status quo or no illusions, seeing things as they are. Okay, we are starting. It's a general reading. It's also timeless, so whenever you come across this Leo, there will be something here that resonates. There'll be a message. Take from it what you need when you need it. So, okay, 8 Tarot, wonderful energy cards. The advice card at the end, very important. So let's see what's going on, Leo. You have wide open 4 to a 6, stability, self-confidence, self-respect, self-control, self-worth. You believe in yourself. You are an eternal seeker of wisdom and knowledge. You're ever-changing with this butterfly here. You've climbed so far, and you're wondering how to go any further on this journey. Perhaps you've reached a point of standing still and just wondering what to do next, waiting for ideas to come in, waiting for something to happen. Well, you won't have to wait long, Leo, because you've got the 8 of Wands. You've got the 8 of Wands, you have Justice, you have the Hierophant, you have the 8 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords, 4 of Coins, the Empress, and the 5 of Wands. Okay, so as I said, you won't have to wait long for things to move, for inspiration to come in. 8 of Wands, it's a fire card, it's the 8 of Fire. Means things from here on in will be happening fast. You have to be on your toes, you have to be engaged in what's happening. Make sure you don't lose track, you don't lose the thread of what is going on. What's going on is justice is coming in. Oh, let's have a look at these words, see if they make any sense. A proclamation. Now know ye that we are graciously extending our grace and Mary to grant our free royal pardon. All sentences are to be commuted by Her Majesty's command. Okay. That is justice coming in. It's an amnesty. The other proclamation is a little bit too fuzzy for me to read. So, but it's got to be something on the same lines. So the Queen decrees, there's an amnesty, the Divine sent you this message. You can go on now, you can stop procrastinating. You're can start moving forward again. Whereas in the past, in the recent past, maybe you thought you go 2 steps forwards, 1 step back, 1 step forward, 3 steps back, and that sort of thing. A weird old pattern. But also have the Hierophant. It's the number 5. The Major Arcana. This is your inner wisdom, your inner knowledge that you can access anytime you want. And lessons learned have been turned into wisdom and knowledge. As you go through life, you accumulate more wisdom. Well, that's the idea anyway. The idea is the older you are, the more wiser you are, but being humans, that does not always apply. But never mind, you are tapping into that wisdom and into that knowledge. Because you've got to move forward. It's been an amnesty. The Queen decrees you can move forward again. You don't have to wait any longer. 8 of Pentacles, you're burying your head in work, being very diligent, paying attention to detail, finishing one project before you start the next, working very consciously, very engaged in the work, trying to improve your material life, bringing some stability in, some financial stability and material growth. You want some more security, some more resources, and you know you're going to have to work for it. So that's exactly what you're doing. Perhaps work's been sparse and you've been wondering where the next penny is coming from. That could have been one of your contemplations while you're gazing into the universe. 2 of Swords. Trying to bring balance into the situation. You are wearing a blindfold, you don't have all the details, you don't have all the facts and figures, so you've got to be a little bit careful what your next step will be. Because this urgency of matters has come in. You cannot put things on the back burner any longer. So you're trying to see through the situation, even with your blindfold on. You're trying to use your intuition only. Your feelings, your instincts, your insights, your sensitivity. With the 4 of Pentacles, while you're working very hard, you're still having to manage with what is going on before your work is going to be rewarded. This is going to be a bit of a waiting period. Meanwhile, you have to do with what you've got. You have to be very frugal. You must not spend on things that you don't need, nothing unnecessary, nothing that directly benefits you. The Empress. Empress is the embodiment of all the queens of the tarot, has all their talents, has all their instincts, has all their practical ways of doing things. You're in control. You have inner strength, you have resilience. You're surveying your domain. Now the Empress, male or female, depending on it doesn't matter. But it is a feminine energy. So she's nurturing, protecting, looking after these little kittens here, protecting her environment, protecting her nearest and dearest. And then we have the 5 of Wands. You have a little bit of conflict coming your way in the very near future, disagreements, and you're being sucked into the argument. Now you're letting yourself be sucked into the argument, Um, so you are a willing participant, let's say. It's not something that's happening around you, without you. No, it's something that's happening with you, with your input. So you're having to deal with that. But don't forget, justice has decreed the amnesty. So perhaps you should be a little bit gentler on yourself and a little bit more relaxed about things, not so much getting involved in the hustle and bustle of the 3D world. Advice card, the Shapeshifter. Wow, I love this card. It's one of the best cards of this Archetypes, the Unknown Archetypes deck. Now the Shapeshifter. Well, Shapeshifter does what it says on the tin. It's adaptability. You have that inbuilt adaptability. You can react to people in a certain way. Different people, different ways of reacting to. So you'll easily get yourself out of this little spat situation here because you're taking on a different mantle all of a sudden, and you can do. That means you get out of this situation a lot easier than if you were too deeply involved. So if you can recognize it when it starts, you can shift stance away from the argument, the stress, the disagreements, the not seeing eye to eye with people. And also shape-shifting. Very useful communications when you meet people you've never met before. You have that natural instinct, that natural intuition here that we see also here with the Two of Swords. And also a talent to communicate. So adaptability, it's self-belief, it's knowing when the options are there, the opportunities and the choices, it's knowing what to go for, making the right decisions basically. Shape-shifting, you're able to communicate with people from all walks of life and from all walks of, let's say, spirituality or belief systems, because you're standing above the belief systems. You're not in any one system. You are wide open. You're not constrained by the constructs and the conditioning of a religious system. Fixed opinions and preconceived ideas and prejudice. You are not lumbered with that from birth. So, yeah, excellent reading, I would say, Leo. You are definitely going for the red pill. You want things to move. Perhaps it's moving a bit faster than you like, but it doesn't matter. You know it's going the right way. You're putting in the work. You can adapt. And you've got that Empress stance. Self-control. Being in control of your domain. And you're also very good at managing your material aspects of your life. So, keep going. It's an interesting life, isn't it, Leo? Thank you so much for watching. And please hit the like and subscribe buttons. It's great to have you here in the reading. I will see you in the next reading. Until then, take very good care. Bye-bye.